focus on living in the moment. As you can see, that's kind of what I'm doing. That's why I chose this topic, and I think there's a truck possibly driving up behind me. So my grandparents have a cottage here, and it's like relatively empty besides the campsite. There's almost never people like coming down this little road because there's like the big road and then you have to turn into here, so it's quite nice. And I like to walk down here, and normally I listen to music when I do it, but I was like, you know what, I feel like I don't like let myself bug, why is it after me? I feel like I don't let myself focus on the moment that I'm in too much. Like, yes, I do like to listen to music a lot and have my headphones on because I get overstimulated very easily and I like to just drown that out. But I'm in nature right now, you can hear it. Like, let me just stop for a second. And I used to like listen to my music and walk down here and I'd get so scared because I couldn't hear anything. You know, like there are animals out here, not like there's bears that come out down here typically, but it's not like that can't happen. So I always get so paranoid, and I still am paranoid. You can probably tell throughout this video I'm gonna be like, because I gotta be aware of my surroundings, of course. Also, yeah, I got a hickey from a mosquito my first night here. It's right in your face. I feel like every year I get one on my neck. It's horrible. Is there a car coming? No. So I was just like, well, I was worried about not having a video to post when I got home because I go back to work, unfortunately. I was like, wait, I can literally, like, I don't have to be at home with my mic set up. I can do this out here, and it's actually beautiful. Like, that'll be my thumbnail maybe. It's beautiful here, and it's a beautiful day because yesterday it was like cloudy, and the first day it was pretty hot, but today, like, I have a sweater on it and there's a breeze, but it's still sunny, so it's not like freezing cold. But yeah, I'm just like, sorry, let me get into the topic because now I'm just like yapping about nothing. Focus on living in the moment, because let's get back to what I was saying. I don't like that, like, I've started to realize that I don't like pay attention, you know, like I'm always playing music, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, play music, listen to music if that makes you happy, listen to whatever, you know, podcast, audiobook, whatever you want to do. But I feel like sometimes, why am I not listening to like the birds chirping? I actually listened to Mel Robbins, one of her podcast episodes, and she talked about how hearing a bird chirp for even 1 second of the day, I think, is some kind of healing frequency. I think that's what she said, something along those lines. And I was listening to that on a walk, and I was like, wait, I could literally be taking off my headphones right now and just listen. I feel like it's easier for me to walk without headphones here because it's so like, it's just all tree and forest. But it just made me realize, like, I literally am just not present half the time, and I want to be, and I still will listen to my music. That's basically all I want to say, is just focus on living in the moment. I feel like we all get so lost in our work and our school, whatever it is that we're doing, trying to achieve goals. It's like, well, I need to have this done by this time and blah blah blah, and it's like, but you live here. You live here. This is where we live. We live on the earth. And look how beautiful it is, and look how I'm glowing right now because I'm in nature. And I know a lot of people aren't necessarily outdoorsy, and I'm not either, really, but, or like some people don't even have access to like a trail to walk or whatever it is. But it's just like, I hate to be that person, but we literally live on a rock in the middle of a universe that doesn't end as far as we know. Like, that's insane that all we can focus on is our 9 to 5, you know? I want to focus more on my 5 to 9. I don't even work a 9 to 5, I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean? Like, not everything is about work and getting things done and like keeping the house clean, and although all that stuff is nice to have because you need it to survive, but you don't need it to live. Which I feel like that sounds inspirational, but then it also sounds just really cheesy and like incorrect. But I hope someone out there knows what I mean, that like you do things to survive, but you also need to do things to live, because living is different than surviving. Living is, look at this beautiful hill. My grandpa has an ATV, and I don't have my driver's license, but I'm allowed to drive that because I'm of age. So I kind of want to go up there again. I went up there last year. It's like this whole path. Anyways, living is very different from surviving, and I feel like we don't focus on living enough. I'm almost at the end. I thought it would take me longer to walk this, but I guess talking kind of distracts me. Oh yeah, so loud. But I'm just like, we don't live enough. Ever. And yeah, I really have started to get in my head about how often I have headphones on, and like I'll go down to the kitchen in my house and I have to have headphones on and like a YouTube video playing. I always have to have noise. And it's like, why? I mean, it's kind of different like when you're inside in the house and there's like, you know, it's different being outside, like I said before, because like I'm fine walking. Holy shit, I've never seen this. See, like, if I had my music on and I was just like trying to get my steps in, instead of like looking around, like, I've never noticed this before. And we drive by it. We've gone here my whole life. Well, as long as I can remember. I've never noticed that. Maybe I have, but I just never clocked it because I'm so... Okay, we're turning around. Ugh, so loud. I'm so busy not paying attention and not being here, you know? Look at this. Maybe it's more new. I just didn't know there was such an open space, and then there's like all of this here. But I'm too fucking busy. Sorry for my language. Too fucking busy. On my phone, on my DS when I was younger, headphones on, you know, like music blasting in my ears. And again, music is great. But it's not everything. We were put on this earth by whatever being or whatever greater, higher power, whatever you believe in, evolution. We were born. That's crazy. And I'm gonna say that in probably every episode of this channel of me talking about random thoughts in my head. Because I'm a thought daughter. THOUGHT, thought daughter. Not the other, THOT. Nothing wrong with that though. Okay, now I'm going off track, but like, are you kidding me? Where have I been? I've been so out. Now I'm just like lecturing myself. I'm not even trying to lecture myself. It's just like, I feel like I'm starting to wake up a little bit. And the trend that I love, this doesn't really relate to what I'm talking about, but I love the trend on TikTok. I still haven't seen Superman, I really want to see it. But the one where he's like, you need to nerd out. It plays my head every single day. Because it's so true, and like, why do we just like let so many norms in our world, society norm, type of stuff control how we live, you know? And I start to think about, like, the people who I maybe when I was younger or whatever, I thought were like, so look at me, who get up at 5 in the morning and they go on a jog in the woods and they hike. If someone back in the day, as if I'm not 21 years old, I'm literally a baby. If someone came up to me and was like, do you want to go for a hike? I would have been like, what? You're joking, right? Like, what? Are you kidding? No. Why is that a weird thing? Like, I'm just out here. And I'm like, this is incredible. Okay, now there's a car going by, it's ruining it. But like, oh, the breeze is so nice. And obviously, like, going in the forest and like walking can be scary, especially as a woman, because, you know, I'm not gonna bring everything up, but it's just like, live, focus on your moment. Like, not everything is about what you're going to be or where you're going to be in like 10 years from now. You don't need to keep focusing on, oh, well, I need to get into this school. Like, yes, of course, focus on that if that's what you want to do, but don't forget to allow yourself peace and like tranquility. What does that word even mean? I guess it's another word for peace, kind of. Where have I heard that word? Peace and tranquility. Just allow yourself to have that kind of stuff, you know? Like, don't just live for the future. Live for right now when it actually matters. Because I don't mean to get dark with this. I mean this in a way that's supposed to like make you go, oh, but like, you could die tomorrow. You could die in a week from now and you would have no idea. There's a guy up there. You would have no idea. Because none of us know when we're gonna die. And I think that's what, even though it's scary to think about, I think I've come to terms with like, well, I'm never going to know when I'm gonna die, so I should do what I want to do right now. I should pay to go see this movie in theaters even though it's super expensive. I should buy myself, okay, not everything is about money. I should go on the walk just because I'm too tired. But I really want to go, but I'm too tired. I don't really want to go. Just do it. Like, what if you die tomorrow? You know? I was feeling that way about today. I did want to go on a walk, and then I grabbed my stuff and I sat down and I went on my phone for a bit and I was like, actually, I don't want to go. What? What? Isn't that crazy how this device that I'm holding in my hand, that's smaller than everything here, controlled my feeling? And I'm not even like anti-phone. I think phones and stuff like that is great and can be great, but it's just so crazy how it controls so many people's lives every single day. Oh, but I don't want to go do this because I want to play. I want more screen time. You sound like a robot. I'm trying to slow down my walk because I kind of want to like find a spot to set up my phone and like run and like take a video of it, but I forgot my water bottle, so I can't prop it up anywhere. But also, Isabella, just live in the moment. You don't need to take a video of everything. Just caught myself in that moment. You know what? I don't know if it's because I feel like I'm talking to someone, even though I'm not, but I'm not scared. And I honestly think it's because I don't have my fucking headphones on. I always feel like I don't touch on everything that I wanted to touch on, but that's okay. Because I can just do it again next time. Now, I'm gonna let you guys just listen. And this is my challenge for you today. I'm gonna let you guys have the choice. Well, actually, listen to this and then do what I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna try to prop up my phone, maybe even just lay it down. Just listen to the sounds of nature. I'm gonna do it too for a little bit. And then I want you to go outside either today, because it might be nighttime for you. Go outside either today or tomorrow and just listen. No music, no phone in your hand. Maybe bring out a book. Just listen, because it really does. Sorry, you're getting crotch. It really does heal. Okay? We're gonna do this together. They're my favorite birds. The little dee, dee, dee. Anyways, I don't know how long that was. I don't have a great sense of time. I always feel like a minute is actually 15 seconds. So anyway, I hope you do it, please, and comment below how you feel afterwards. Just go outside. Even if I understand if it's like colder for you, or like sometimes you can't necessarily do that. Open a window and just listen, because it really is very healing. Or if you don't have that choice, there are countless videos on YouTube where you can just look up nature sounds and listen to that. Listen to it to fall asleep, do all that stuff. I thought that was a snake. It really does help. Live in the moment for a little bit. At least a minute per day, and it really does help. And I'm gonna do too, as much as possible. This mosquito bite is really living in the moment of my neck, and it needs to stop. Anyway, I'm almost back at the cottage, so I'm gonna end this, and I hope you guys have the greatest week. I'll see you next Friday. I don't know what the topic's gonna be, but I really like doing these videos. I am not able to check my subscriber count because I'm using my phone, but I believe it was like 1,000. I don't remember. Watch hours were 1,927, so we're almost at the halfway mark to 4,000 watch hours before I get monetized. So look at these flowers, so pretty. I'm gonna take some pictures, because I do think that's very different, to take pictures and just like remember and see the beauty of it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hello.